What is up, my beautiful little rain droplets, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to go over the basics of Genshin Impact, just like my other building videos. But Furina, the Hydra Archon, hint hint wink wink, is back on the banner very shortly here, or is on the banner depending on when you're watching this video. And I'm going to show you how to build her as a support and a sub DPS. She is good as a DPS, but she's better as a sub DPS, support, and hydro applicator in my opinion. She's also a very good healer. So we're gonna get right into the video. I'm in Inazuma because I was doing the event, but let's get started with collecting all my things. Boom! Merchandise. Yeah, that's the pitch. I'm bad at this kind of stuff, but I have merch now. Thank you so much to Loading Crew Crafts for making this happen. It looks amazing. One of them is a wall scroll, and the other one is a standee. Both are available for pre-order, and then eventually will be available on the store permanently. So this is not a limited time drop. It'll just be available forever. So please go ahead and buy it. Also, check out what else they have to offer, and I'm also doing a giveaway. At the end of this video, you need to comment what your favorite part of the video was, and what you want to see me do next. And you'll get a free wall scroll or standee. I'll be doing a giveaway for one of each because we hit 10K on YouTube. Thank you so much for 10K. It means a lot to me. And I will see you guys after the video. So, this is the current team comp that I have with my Furina. I have Neuvillette, Furina, Baron Shogun, and Baiju. However, we'll be talking about some more free-to-play comps if you just have Furina later on. Let's start out with Furina herself. The weapon I have her on right now is the Light of Foliar Incision, and the reason why is because it's a crit damage weapon. It's also got Refinement rank 1, but I could refine it to 2. However, her best free-to-play weapon is actually going to be the Fleuve-centered Ferryman, or the Pipe. Yeah. It's a fishable crafting weapon that you can fish up in Fontaine, and if you haven't done any fishing, well then good luck. Also, some other good choices for her are Finale of the Deep. You can also technically put Sacrificial Sword on her as well. You can also put the Dock Hands Assistance on there, but it's not exactly as worth it. Any of the Fontaine craftable weapons are really useful for her. As for her artifact set, you're going to want to do Golden Troop. That is her best in-slot set. Golden Troop is farmable in Fontaine. As for her feather, you're going to want crit damage, crit rate, and HP % as her main ones. It's not the best feather, but it's pretty good. Her sands, I have her on energy recharge because you do want to get her burst up quite frequently. However, you could do it HP % if you really wanted to. It's not necessary, but it could be. If you're wanting to do more of a DPS Furina, you're going to want an attack sands. Next up, for her goblet, I have her on HP %, but you also could do hydro damage, but HP is better. She does scale off of HP. For her circlet, I have her on crit rate because I have a crit damage weapon. So depending on how high your crit damage is, you might want to go for a crit damage circlet just because she has that damage. And then her flower is just mid. I need to farm for her flower, to be honest. Now her talents, I have her... You want to focus on her skill, which is Salon Solitaire. That one is the most important because that summons her goons or her little healer guy. And then there's also Let the People Rejoice, which is her first. I haven't really touched her normal attacks, it's not necessary, and I do not have her at any constellation. Currently her attributes are 76% crit rate and 210% crit damage, which is pretty good. Her energy recharge is 162%, and then I have no extra bonuses for anything else. And if you guys want me to do a video like on what these things mean, please let me know. I'll absolutely do a video on that. Her attack isn't great. Her defense is also there. Here, I have no EM because it's not necessary for her to have an EM. Now Furina is a unique character, and the reason why, she changes outfits. So when she's in this form, she summons her little healer, and it's called the Singer, and basically it heals her. And then what her thing looks like, it actually looks completely different in the menu. See? And then if you change it back, it summons her goons, which are insanely good for hydro damage and application. The reason why this team is so good for her is because Novelette scales with her. And so how Furina's goons work, and we will go into combat and grab that. I'll probably farm her domain, which is right here. By the way, her boss is the Hydro Tupla. Fuck that boss. I hate it so much. It's stupid. And then she does need the whale, which is over here, the Shadow of Another World, for her weekly boss for her talents. So the reason why Furina works so well with Novelette is that her goons, when you summon them on the field, drain the HP, and Novelette's entire set that he's on, which is the Marichesse Hunter set, and his entire ability increases his damage when he loses HP and then gains it back, which is what Furina's goons do. Alright, so a normal rotation for me is going to be her goons, then her burst. Then I do Raiden Shogun. And this is my Hyper Bloom team.
Be sanctified.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down. Time to shine.
Ah, yeah, she's... Ooh. Oh, I didn't get condensed resin. I'm a dumbass. So, yeah, that's how a team comp is going to work for just that team, which is basically not a... I mean, I am pretty free to play. However, as you can see, everyone's HP was drained in the party. Now, let's talk about free-to-play team comps while they are healing. Free-to-play for Furina. Let's take everyone else out of the party. So, first of all, Furina is Hydro. So if you're going to be using her, you could do Pyro Traveler.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Diona or Rosaria are going to be a great one. And then you could put Diona in there for the healing.
Need my help as usual?
Or you can switch out that one for Bennett. Now, Shangling is going to be great here.
Bring my seasonings.
And then also, if you're going to have, you want Dendro application, either Dendro Traveler or Kirara are good choices. And this could be a pretty good burning team right here with a little bit of Hydro application. However, if you're going to go for Hyper Bloom like I do, you can do Fischl. And then you're going to want another Hydro character. So Xingqiu is going to be your best bet.
Will never die.
And there's your Hyper Bloom right there. However, you're going to probably want to replace Kirara with Dendro Traveler. Editor, put Dendro Traveler over Kirara because she's just... I don't have Dendro Traveler. Kave is also a good choice as well. You can also use Kale and Yao because Yao can heal. And that's a pretty good Hyperloon team for her right there. So now let's talk about Electro Charged. So for Electro Charged, you're gonna want another Hydro unit, and then the two options for Electro I would choose are Kuki, and you can also put in Lisa or Fischl. Highly recommend Fischl because she's just a really good unit. And that's going to be your Electro Charge. Electro Charge recently got a buff, so it's super important to actually, you know, utilize that. Now let's talk about Freeze, because Furina's goons are so good in a Freeze comp. Free-to-play Freeze. You can use Charlotte is a good one. Honestly, any of the Cryo characters, but I highly recommend Layla because she's a shielder. Also, Diona is going to be good for healing, and then Rosaria.
Sooner we're done, the better.
And there's your freeze team. You can also replace one of the other Cryo characters with another Hydro character for that application. But honestly, Furina's Goons does enough Hydro application for you so that it just freezes all the time. So, other than that, we can do a Melt team comp. No, not Melt. Sorry. Vaporize. So,
Still a long road ahead.
Pyro Traveler, Bennett, and then leave Xingqiu in there. And there's your Vaporize. Other than that, there are, you know, other team comps you can do with her that are not free to play. But these are the best, like, free to play ones. But if you want to use Furina in a good team, the team recommendation for Hyper Bloom is Nivalet, Furina, Raiden, Shogun, Baiju. If you don't have any of those, just replace it with another Electro unit, like, literally Fischl is fine. If you don't have Baiju, you can replace Baiju with any other Dendro unit, like Dendro Traveler is your best bet there. And everyone has them, so don't say you don't have Dendro Traveler. If you don't, go to Sumeru. And yeah, those are the best team comps for Furina. But yeah, after that, that's pretty much it for Furina. Let's just talk a little bit more about her in general and her talents. So basically, she has Wisha and Numa, which basically, the Singer of Many Waters, basically, it'll heal based on your max HP. That's why you want, if you want a good sub DPS or even a support Furina, you want high HP. Basically, when you use her charged attack, it'll heal her better. Hello, Brownie. What are you doing? Sorry, chat. There's a cat here. I'm talking to you guys like I'm live. And the reason why she scales with HP is, as you can read here, foaming bubbles like Celebrant Stealth Dance, dealing AoE Hydro damage based on Furina's max HP. So essentially, it will do way more damage the more you have HP-wise. They will attack nearby opponents at intervals, prioritizing the target of the active character, dealing with Hydro damage based on the max HP. When they attack, if characters with more than 50% HP are nearby, the members will increase their current attack power based on the number of such... Brownie! I am in the middle of recording. Hello, kitty. Here. You're so handsome. When they attack, if characters with more than 50% HP are nearby, so if, like, if you have any other characters in your party, or other people playing, and or enemies with more than 50% HP, basically the members will increase their attack power based on the number of their characters. So if 1, 2, 3, 4 or more characters meet these requirements, their members' attack will increase based on those of their original damage by 110, 120, 130, etc. for their original damage, which is pretty good. So her passive basically is just every 1,000 points of Furina's max HP can buff the different Salon Solitaire in the following ways. Basically, it'll increase their healing and or damage by that much for every more HP. So you want a lot of HP on this girl. And then this one is just, it just increases the cooldown of the talent. And then basically this one is, when the active character in your party receives healing, if the source of the healing is not Furina herself, then the healing overflows, Furina will heal nearby party members for 2% of their max HP once every 2 seconds to the next 4 seconds. Basically meaning if you get more healing, it'll heal other people who aren't active, so you don't have to worry about healing them right away. Basically, her burst, or her other thing, will essentially deal AoE Hydro damage based on her max HP. And the fanfare points are important because when your members' HP increases or decreases, so for characters like Nivalet, it's super important. Basically, it'll give more fanfare points to Furina, and it'll increase the damage. So, basically, Nivalet's a shoo-in for her. And then we just already talked about that, and that's her normal attack. Her Constellation, I don't really look at, but basically, it gives more fanfare for C1. This one basically talks about the HP percent is going to be increased by 250%, which is kind of insane. This one just, C3 for every character, no matter what character it is, will increase their talents to level 15. C4 is just basically, oh, that's actually pretty good. When any of the enemies hit your little guys, I call them Furina's goons, it'll essentially restore 4 energy of Furina. That's actually pretty good. C5 just increases the other thing. And then this, oh my god, that's a long ass thing. Basically, what happens is that when the singer is out, it'll heal people better. That's what that is simplified. But it also will increase charged attack or plunging attack ground impact damage by 25%. And then all attacks that are plunging attacks are converted into hydro damage. So it's kind of like Bennett C6. So, and I have her on this, but again, she does better with her own weapon or the literal lead pipe. She's just so pretty. Anyway, sorry there wasn't much combat in this video. I wanted to do a deep dive into Furina herself because she's just a really cool character. And one of the only characters who has the changing outfit mechanics. And also, really cool character overall. We all hated on her for no reason. At the beginning, so many people were like, she's so annoying. And honestly, I thought she was annoying too. And I'm glad that they did this redemption arc with her. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! And a very special thank you to my Patreons for this month. Nabooched, thank you so much for your Patreon subscription. If you are interested in subscribing, the Patreon link will be down below, and you can get your name shout out in my videos. Thanks, and see you in the next one.
Time to shine!